Now batting number 20, Preston Shelby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Patriot Park. Today we will bring you a live broadcast of the Northwest-Shoals Patriots versus the Columbia Chargers here in Patriot Park. Northwest-Shoals Patriots are 12-13 on the season, coming off splitting the series versus Southern Union, winning both games at home last Thursday and falling in both games on the road on Saturday. This evening, the Patriots will face the Columbia State Chargers in their first matchup of the season. We are on hand to bring you a quality live broadcast from right here inside Patriot Park on the beautiful campus of Northwest-Shoals. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the 2023 edition of Northwest-Shoals Baseball here on Sideline HD and Facebook Live, the broadcast home of the Patriots. I'm your play-by-play host, Noah Brady. Got a 2-1 count. A single by Shelton for Columbia State.
Now batting number 8, Charlie Davis. Now batting number 7, Mary Carter.
Charlie Davis grounds out. Leadoff runner advances to second. First pitch is a ball. Merrick Carter at the plate for Columbia State. Samuel Pace is pitching for the Patriots, and Taylor Bush is your catcher. Second pitch is a strike. Counts 1-1. Fouls third pitch off. Count brings it to 1-2. And the pitch. Ball. Brings count 2-2. Columbia State is 11-13 on the season, coming off a loss 7-1 to Columbia State on Sunday. Carter fouls off the pitch. Stay alive. Close call right there. Call for a ball. We'll bring it to a full count. Runner on second. Lead off. Pace will walk Carter. That will bring in.
Now batting number 12, Ryan Deges.
That will bring in Ryan Deges to the plate. Pace came in Game 2 of the series against Southern Union after Hill, who started the game, was injured. Leadoff runner stole third, and Carter stole second. Strike counts now 0-1. Excuse me, 0-2. Pace strikes out Dejies for the second out of the day.
Now batting number 17, Carter Davis.
That will bring up Carter Davis to bat. Runners on third and second. 2 outs. Pops it up and caught by second baseman Caleb Davis. And that will bring a close to the top of the first. Your score, 0-0. We'll take a quick break.
Now batting number 29, Alex Wilson.
Welcome back to Northwest-Shoals Baseball here on Sideline HD and Facebook Live. Noah Brady with you this evening. We're broadcasting live from the campus of Northwest-Shoals Community College. As we said in the intro this evening, Northwest-Shoals Patriots welcome Columbia State Chargers in the Mush-Shoals for game 26 on the season and the first matchup between these two teams. Alex Wilson had a good series versus Southern Union last week. First pitch is a ball, brings the count 1-1. 1-0. Second pitch is also a ball, bringing the count to 2-0. And Alex Wilson will be the leadoff runner after being walked. Now up, Caleb Davis. Caleb Davis is hit by the pitch, and he will now go to first. Meanwhile, Wilson, the leadoff runner, will go to second. Now up to bat, your catcher, Taylor Bush.
Now batting number 26, Taylor Bush.
Garrett Sims is pitching for Columbia State. They are, as I mentioned, 11-13 on the season, falling 7-1 to Volunteer State on Sunday. They are from the state of Tennessee, and their first-year head coach, Daisy Ammons, with their co-head coach, Cody Crutcher. Their previous head coach, Mike Korn, left during the Christmas break. He had been there for 11 seasons. He has been the head coach since 2010 for the Chargers. Columbia State is historically solid. They are traveling here for their first matchup of the season here at Patriot Park. Northwest-Shoals will face them again later on in the season. Count is 3-0. Taylor Bush up to bat. He's your catcher this evening. He was walked.
Oh no, I messed it up. Now batting number 23, Cole Strachan.
Bases are loaded, no outs. That'll bring up Cole Strachan, the first baseman this evening for the Northwest-Shoals Patriots. First pitch is a strike. Ball brings count 1-1. Ball gets past the catcher, and that allows the leadoff runner, Alex Wilson, to run in for a run for the Patriots. That'll bring the score 1-0. No outs. Count 2-1. Strachan fouls it. Count now 2 even. As I mentioned, your pitcher for the Chargers, Garrett Sims. Your catcher this evening is Rodriguez. Cole hits it left, just foul. Ooh.
Now batting number 21, Eli Gibson.
Garrett Sims strikes out Cole Strachan for the first out of the day for them. It'll bring Eli Gibson to the plate, your shortstop this evening. First pitch a little high for a ball. Count is now 3-0. Runners on second and third. 1 out. And a pitch. Eli Gibson will walk.
Now, batting number 15, Andrew Jones.
Garrett Sims having a tough outing so far. All 4 runners he's allowed has been unearned. Andrew Jones now up. Ball. Andrew Jones is your DH this evening, as Taylor Bush is catching. He's usually your DH for the Northwest-Shoals Patriots. He was Player of the Week a couple of weeks ago in the Alabama Community College Athletic Conference. Sam's having a tough time finding the zone. This counts 3-0. Bases loaded with only 1 out. And the pitch. And strike. Sims works his way back to a full count, 3-2 after starting off 3-0. Jones fouls it off. Keys to the game this evening for your Patriots: limit freebies. And the second key to the game for your Northwest-Shoals Patriots is timely hitting, something that we missed a little bit on Saturday against Southern Union.
Now, batting number 8, Grayson Thorpe.
Garrett Sims walks his 5th batter as Northwest-Shoals goes up 2-0 in the bottom first. 2 unearned runs, as I mentioned. Sims has walked 5 batters, has already allowed Caleb Davis to score. And looks like they're having a little conversation with Sims. And it appears they have made a change. Now on the mound. Trying to get a look at the number. It appears number 9, Jackson Reed, is on the mound for the Columbia State Chargers. Garrett Sims just had a rough outing in the first inning, walking 5 batters and allowing an early 2-0 deficit. As Jackson Reed warms up from the mound, Grayson Thorpe is waiting to bat. He will be your right fielder this evening. Meanwhile, Logan James on deck. He will be your third baseman this evening out of Deshler High School.
Now pitching for Chargers number 9, Jackson Reed.
Thorpe enters the batter's box. We resume. Go a new pitcher. 1 out, bases loaded. And the pitch. Thorpe will drive in Bush for the third run of the day. Meanwhile, Andrew Jones will be out at second. Now up, Logan James out of Deshler High School. He is your third baseman. Runner on first and third. Reed attempting to pick off Thorpe, throws the ball away. That will bring Thorpe the third and bring in another run for the Patriots to make the score 4-0. Two outs. And the pitch, ball. Pitch low for a ball. Make the count 2-0. Rough start for Columbia State's Arms. Logan James in his first at bat hits one deep in the left center field for a triple. Bring in the fifth run of the evening in for the Patriots in the bottom of the first. Love to see it. Now up to bat, Preston Alexander from Florence High School. And the first pitch is strike. And Preston swings and misses for strike two. 0-2 count. Chargers are looking to get out of this rough first inning. Counts now 1-2 after a ball thrown by Reed. And Wilson fouls off. Second pitch. They'll start off behind with an 0-2 count. Garrett Sims was originally your starting pitcher for the Chargers. He walked 5 batters. Now pitching. Now pitching for your Chargers, Jackson Reed. He's from Prattville, Alabama, played at Prattville Christian last year. He's a freshman. He throws righty. Now batting Caleb Davis after Wilson got out for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second. Davis starts ahead with a 3-0 count. Jackson Reed will walk Caleb Davis. Now your catcher, Taylor Bush, up to bat.
Number 26, Taylor Bush.
2-0 count. Catcher tried to catch Caleb Davis off guard, but Davis was safe at first. Two 1 count. Reed tries to pick off Caleb Davis, but Caleb Davis was safe at first. He is your leadoff runner. And a ball will lead to a 3-1 count for Bush. As I previously mentioned, he was your conference player of the week, I believe, in the last week of February. He will foul this one off into the stands behind us, which will now lead to a full count. Full count. Once again, attempting to pick off Caleb Davis, but Caleb Davis was ready. Safe at first. Rough evening so far for Chargers arms. But it's a 9-inning game. Got to stay locked in. And the pitch. Caleb. Bush pops it up.
Now batting number 23, Cole Strachan.
We're out number 2. Now up to bat, Cole Strachan from Madison, Alabama. Played high school in Spartan. Last year was on Calhoun's squad. He is a sophomore, one of the few on this year's squad. And Strachan hits it to left for out number 3. And your score after 2, Patriots 5, Chargers nothing. Thank you for watching Patriots Baseball here on Sideline HD and Facebook Live. Ball. Right now batting, Braxton Baird at the high school in Siegel, just outside of Nashville. He's 6'4". Fouled the second pitch. Attempts to bunt. Muncher gets there and close call. Bunt calls Barrett out. Some Columbia State fans taking exception to that call.
Now batting number 20, Preston Shelton.
Supposed to say the least. That will bring Shelton up to bat. That will bring the top of the order for your Chargers. First pitch, a ball.
Now batting number 8, Charlie Davis.
Shelton gets a lead off single. And that will bring in Charlie Davis to bat. He hits it Davis, Gibson, almost a double play.
Now batting number 7, Merrick Carter.
Now up to bat, Merrick Carter. So the Patriots got their second out last at bat. Could not get the runner in time at first. First pitch is a strike. Strike. Lead to a 0-2 pitch, or 0-2 count. One of the keys to the game for the Chargers today is stay locked in. One of the things that I was looking at is today is a 9-inning game. Typically, you see JUCO teams playing double headers, 7 innings. And I know it's 5-0 right now, but if you're a team in this position, you got to stay locked in. Same goes for the Patriots. You've seen games where your Patriots would go up 5-1 and the other team would storm back. Same goes today. You got to stay locked in.
Now batting number 12, Ryan Gedges.
I was just talking about Carter hit it to Strachan and it bounced off of him. An error and allowed Carter to be safe and drove in a run for the Chargers, but Gedges pops it up for out number 3 as Caleb Davis catches it, and that will bring it close to the top of the third. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Northwest-Shoals Baseball here on Facebook Live and Silent HD. First pitch of ball. Shortstop from Tuscumbia, played high school at Russellville. Won 2 state championships there. Under head coach Chris Heaps. As y'all may well know, David Langston was an assistant at Russellville High School for 2 of those state championships. Gibson ahead with a 2-1 count. Pitch was high. Really missed the face of Eli. Walks it off. Gets ready on a 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. And hits it to the second baseman for the first out.
Now, batting number 15, Andrew Jones.
Now up to bat, Andrew Jones, your DH from Northwest-Shoals, Alabama. Hometown kid. Had a pretty solid day Saturday. Got Southern Union in both games. First pitch is a ball. Jones gets ahead with a 2-1 count early. Nobody on, 1 out. And the pitch. Swings, misses for strike 2. Count now full after ball number 3. Jones now enters the batter's box. Pitcher lines and the pitch. Strike 3. For out number 2, Thorpe will now go up to the batter's box. Thorpe is another kid that was on the state championship squad of Russellville under former head coach Chris Heaps. First pitch high for ball. Thorpe hits it, and it's caught out in left field for out number 3. 2-2 count and the pitch. Swings and misses for route number 1.
Now batting number 44, Adam Lawrence.
Fouls it off for. I'll bring the count 1-1. Count now 2-1. Turning up the bat for Chargers, Abbott Lawrence from Nashville, Tennessee. Played high school in Good Pasture. Ball just gets past Logan James. It's quickly thrown in. And that will bring Lawrence first on a single. Now batting for your Chargers, Andrew Reed, the center fielder. First pitch is a strike. Andrew Reed is from Brownsville, Tennessee, went to high school in Haywood. Swings and misses for strike number 2. That will allow Muncher to be ahead with an 0-2 count. Strike number 3 for the second out of the top of the 4th. Muncher having a pretty solid day so far.
Now batting number 14, Adam Rodriguez.
Quick at bat for Rodriguez for out number 3. That will bring a close to the top of the 4th. We will go to a quick break. You're listening to Northwest-Shoals Baseball on Sideline HD and Facebook Live. And ball falls in a tricky position. And shortstop could not complete the catch. And that will allow Logan James to go be safe on first. That's Preston McAlexander come to bat. Logan James tries to steal second. He does so. And is safe. One of the things that Chargers may need to watch out for is our short game. As y'all probably know, the Patriots love to bunt. Bunting has been a large part in this stretch where the Patriots have won 8 out of their last 10. Several games, Patriots would get started offensively with several successful bunts, something that your Patriots work on nearly every day. Alexander gets ahead with a 3-0 count. And the pitch. First strike. Bring the count 3-1. Logan James, your leadoff runner at second. Alexander attempts to bunt, but fouls. I'll bring a full count. Pitcher works himself back to a full count after starting off with a 3-0 count. Reed attempts to pick off James, but James was safe at second. Good hit by Preston McAlexander, and that will allow James to be safe at third.
Now batting number 29, Alex Wilson.
Ball just swimming that gap in the left. Allow the Patriots to have runners on first and third with nobody out. With top of the order coming up, Alex Wilson now at the bat. He is your center fielder, regularly in the rotation from Hoover, Alabama. This is his second season. He is also one of the few sophomores on this team, very young team. And the inaugural season of Northwest-Shoals baseball, returning from an 11-year hiatus after Patriots shut down athletics in 2011. His first year of competition for the Patriots in baseball and softball. Track and field coming next year. Going to be on the Phil Campbell campus. Very good thing to see in this community. Athletics coming back. Enrollment increased dramatically after the announcement of athletics. It's just I would say a sign of, athletics is a very integral part of a college, whether it's JUCO or four-year university. And Alex hit one to the shortstop, had the dive. Threw it to second baseman. AMAC was safe at second. Alex was safe at first, and that allowed Logan to run in, to increase the lead to 6-1 for your Patriots. Runners on first and second, nobody out, with Caleb Davis up the bat. Caleb Davis is actually from Tennessee. Probably knows a lot of kids on this Columbia State team. He's from Loretto. He plays second base for your Patriots. Davis attempts to bunt, but the ball goes foul. We'll start with an 0-1 count. Patriots love the bunt. Counts now 1-1. Ball gets past the catcher, but both runners stay where they are. That'll lead to a 1-1 count. Davis will try to bunt, and foul. Caleb hits a hopper to the second baseman. Throws him out for out number one, but that will allow Preston Alexander and Alex Wilson to advance to second and third. Now up to bat, Taylor Bush from Oak Mountain, Alabama. 7A school near Birmingham. Bush hits it and fouled up in the left. Had one earlier in the season where he hit one out to left and it hit the foul pole for a home run. If I'm not mistaken, he leads the teams in home runs on the season. Hits it just fair. He will be out. But that will allow Alexander to run in to increase the lead to 7-1.
Number 23, Cole Strachey.
Now up, Cole Strachey. If you were to ask me if someone was a leader on this team, I'd say it'd be Cole Strachey. Sophomore, plenty of experience. You've been watching the away games with the audio on. I'm sure you've heard him from yelling out in the dugout. Swings on the pitch for first strike. Pitch was low for ball number 2. Strachan fouls it off. Now we'll bring a 2-2 count. 7-1. A lot of that coming off a rough first inning for Columbia. Patriots been able to increase their lead with 2 runs so far on the bottom of the 4th. Reminder, it is a 9-inning game today, playing 1 today. We'll travel up to Columbia at some point in the season. And pitch, and it hits Carl Strachan. And he will move to first. And Eli Gibson will go up to bat.
Eli Gibson.
Eli Gibson, phenomenal shortstop for your Patriots. First pitch is a ball. Good block by the catcher. Still a ball, 2-0. Patriots got runners on first and second. 2 outs. Count 2-0. And the pitch for first strike. Gibson just swung and missed for strike 2. We'll bring the count to even. Deuces are wild. And gets past the shortstop. And Wilson will run in and slide at home at safe. And that will bring Shoals another run.
And batting number 15, Andrew Jones.
Patriots now lead 8-1. Columbia State will call time. Coach will have a little meeting with the pitcher, perhaps a pitching change. And yes, we do have a change on the mound. That will be the second change of the day for Columbia State. This will be the 3rd pitcher making his appearance. Tough day for Columbia State in their arms. Now pitching. We can get a look at the number. It's a little tough to see from up here in the press box. Appears to be 20. We'll work on getting that number. We will take a quick break. The Northwest-Shoals Patriots lead 8-1 with runners on first and second, bottom of the 4th. And we are back. Welcome back here to Patriot Park, home of the Northwest-Shoals Patriots. New pitcher on the mound for Columbia State. Freshman from outside Nashville and Riverdale High School, Grayson King. His first pitch was a strike. Be the third pitcher on the mound today for the Chargers. Rough day for them. Open up the game. Allowed 5 unearned runs. Might have been 3, but they did sure walk. I think they walked 5 batters. Garrett Sims did, and then wild pitch. Not will allow runners to advance. Now got runners on second and third for a 1-2 count. You missed it. Jackson Reed came out, pitched for him, and he finished the bottom of the first, second and third, and Andrew Jones will be out from out number 3, and that will do it for 4. After 4, your Patriots lead 8-1. You're listening to Northwest-Shoals Baseball here on Silent HD and Facebook Live.
Preston Shelton.
And Leslie, he works for the Trash Pandas during the summer on their groundskeeping crew. Now we're top of the order for the Chargers as Preston Shelton, their shortstop, is up to bat right now. He's currently working behind on an 0-2 count. And the pitch. Count now 1-2. Ball just got past Leslie on the mound.
Now batting number 8, Charlie Davis.
Shelton will be the leadoff runner for the Chargers. So he was safe at first. Now up to bat, Charlie Davis. He fouls the first pitch. As he tries to pick off the runner at first. Runner is safe. Now 2-1. Leslie works his way back up to a 2-2 count. It's now 2 even. Winds up and the pitch. Close call. Calls it a ball. That will lead to a full count. 3-2. Ooh. Another close call as Leslie tries to pick off the runner at first. Ump calls him safe. Runner tries to steal. Doesn't matter. It's ball number 4.
Now batting number 7, Merritt Carter.
Merritt Carter now up to bat. Runners on first and second for the Chargers. Your score 8-1. Top of the 5th. Merritt Carter is a freshman from Shelbyville, Tennessee, out of Rockville High School. Very young team for the Chargers as well. A lot of freshmen. They're under a head coach and a co-head coach, both in their first season at the helm. This comes after their previous coach, Mike Korn, left during Christmas break for a new job, and now with a 3-0 count, basically working from behind. The runners on first and second, 1 out. And the pitch. He will walk Carter.
Batting number 12, Ryan Edges.
We'll leave bases loaded with Ryan Veggies up to that for Columbia State. Ryan Veggies is from Knoxville, Tennessee. He's a sophomore. So he fouls the first pitch off. It's really been the first signs of life for the Chargers today. The bases loaded. But we'll ground out to a double play. And after a double play. And that will close the top of the fifth off. Your score is still 8-1, Patriots. We'll take a quick break here. Listen to Northwest-Shoals Baseball here on Sideline HD and Facebook Live. Patriots lead 8-1. 3 runs would do it, as that would result in a run rule or mercy rule. Mercy rules are 10 after 5, whether it be 7 or 9 innings. Pitch just missed the knees of Thorpe. That'll bring the count 1-2. As a train goes by, we're in the background of Patriot Park. I personally think one of the cool features of Patriot Park, railroad in the background. Very scenic ballpark here. The construction still going on around the field. I know they're currently working on the concession stand, putting bricks on it. Finished putting the metal sheet on the front. But slowly but surely, it's all coming together. Construction started in the spring of last year, putting in gravel and then laying down the turf. Got foul poles put up. Worked on the backstop and the netting, and sure enough, made it playable just in time for the season. First couple of home series was elsewhere. One in Coleman High School, one in Deshler, as Logan hits it to the shortstop, throws it to first, and is out for out number 2. Patriots opened up the season in Coleman High School, winning 1 out of 3 against Lincoln Trail. Of course, their second home series was in Deshler High School. Actually played the first 2 games in Deshler and then finished the series here in Patriot Park. in its middle area. And Preston Alexander, this one just fair, and he will be safe at second. Coach will stop him at second for a double for Preston McAlexander, and that will leave us in the top of the order with Alex Wilson from Hoover, Alabama, up to bat. Alex Wilson, a very dangerous hitter. He can hit one out of the park, but he can also hit one short, and he's got the speed to kill you. The first pitch is a strike. Pitcher steps on the mound. 0-1 count. Lines up, and the pitch. Outside for ball number 1. Wilson swings and misses for strike 2. We count 1-2. Runner on second. Playoff runner Preston McAlexander. It's hit just underneath the pitcher, and he is safe. I'm telling you, speed kills. And McAlexander goes for home and is safe. And that will increase the lead to 9-1 for the Northwest-Shoals Patriots.
Now, number 7, Caleb Davis.
As I said, looked like a routine play. But speed kills. Wilson is safe at first, to the amazement of the Chargers, and Preston Alexander went for home and was ruled safe, and Caleb Davis grounds out. Route number Cade Prescott is from Huntsville, Alabama, went to high school at Huntsville. Throws his first strike of the day. And now batting for the Chargers, Carter Davis, number 17. He is, as I mentioned earlier, from Covington, Tennessee. Went to high school in Covington. He is the DH for the Chargers. Cade Prescott walks his first batter. And that will allow the leadoff runner to head to first. And now batting for the Chargers, number 44, Abbott Lawrence. First pitch is a strike. Pitch high for a ball. And pitch down the middle for a strike. Chargers try to attempt a hit and run. Fails after Lawrence fouls off. The pitch, strike. Cade Prescott strikes Abbott out. That'll be his first strikeout of the day. And the first out in the top of the sixth. Now batting Andrew Reed for the Chargers. And the pitch hits it. Potential double play. Oh.
Now batting number 14, Abner Rodriguez.
Abner Rodriguez now batting. Reed hit it to shortstop Eli. Got the runner out at second. Couldn't quite get the runner out in time at first. And now Lawrence steals second. Thorpe catches out number 3. Nick Smith is from Florence, Alabama. Went to high school at Russellville. Last year played college at Tennessee Southern. He is a redshirt freshman. Got Nick Smith coming off a rough week last week, not in terms of performance, just got hit in the wrist in the same spot twice. Got hit on Thursday, hurt his wrist, then played Saturday, got hit in the same spot. Count now 3-1 for Taylor Bush, catcher from Oak Mountain. And he will become the leadoff runner as he is walked. Go to first.
Now batting number 13, Nick Smith.
And now batting, Nick Smith. He plays first base, although from time he switched to play third. But last time you'll see him in the lineup, he'll be playing first. A place we're called Strachan. First pitch for Nick is high outside for a ball. Fouls it in Coach Langston's direction. Langston dodges it. Coach Langston showing a little bit of athleticism. Smith misses for strike two. 1-2 count. Ball low. Catcher scoops it off the ground, throws it to first to try to pick off Bush, but was unsuccessful. One of my favorite memories of Nick Smith was out in the fall. We were playing at UNA, and he hits one deep, and it looks like it's going over the fence, and it just dies. The ball just absolutely dies in center field. Good kid. Fouls off pitch for stay alive for 2-2 count. Patriots looking to close out their ninth victory in 11 days, or 11 games, Patriots are red hot right now, looking to stay hot as they will play home Thursday to begin their conference series against Snead State. Nick Smith swings, pops it up in the foul territory, and will be out. For out number one. Now Eli Gibson will go up to the batter's box.
Eli Gibson.
If you were to ask me, there was someone that was the team jokester, it would probably be Gibby. Patriots are 12-13 on season. A win today will bring them back to 500. But as I mentioned, Patriots are red hot. I think a lot of that is due to the schedule the Patriots have played a tough couple of games, including going out to Millington, Tennessee, and playing Dyersburg State in Southwest Tennessee. A lot of good opponents, but it gets you ready for conference play as Taylor Bush tries to steal second and is safe. Bush was safe at second. Bush at second. 1 out. Patriots trying to mercy roll. Eli will hit it to the third baseman. Wasn't quite sure where to throw the ball, and that will allow Gibson to be safe at first.
Now batting number 15, Andrew Jones.
2 on. First and second with Andrew Jones to bat. And while we got a substitution, only on dirt circle, number 10, Parker White from Florence. He will sub in for Grayson Thorpe. First pitch is a strike for Andrew Jones. Going to count 0-1. Andrew Jones still trying to come back from surgery in the fall. He is a hometown kid from Northwest-Shoals. Plays primarily in the outfield, but he is the DH this evening. Hit one out of the park earlier in the year. He hits it and
Now batting number 10, Parker White.
Jones hit it in the right field for a sac fly as Taylor Bush, the leadoff runner, advances to third. Runners now on first and third with 2 outs. And now up to bat, as I mentioned, number 10, Parker White. He primarily plays out in left field. He is out of Florence High School. First pitch, ball. Parker White will get ahead early with a 2-0 count. Pitcher winds up, and the pitch. Foul. Two-one count. And trying to pick off Gibson, but he getting first time. I don't think he'll get him second. Parker fouls this one off. And that will bring the count to even. 2-2, deuces 1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. And the pitch. Outside for ball 2. Full count. Now for Parker White. Score 9-1 in the bottom 6. Base hit will certainly drive in another run, and he will be walked, and that will bring Logan James up to the batter's box with bases loaded.
Number 1,
Patriots are 2 runs away from winning this one in 6 via mercy rule. Looks like we're making another pitcher change, and that will bring out the 4th pitcher of the evening for the Patriots as number 7 comes onto the mound. Number 7, Merrick Carter. He played second base earlier in the evening. He is from Shelbyville, Tennessee, and played high school in Rockville, Tennessee. He is a freshman, played second baseman. We will take a quick break right here. Your Patriots lead 9-1 with bases loaded and 2 outs. Welcome back. Patriot Park. The Patriots lead 9-1 with bases loaded, 2 outs. New pitcher for the Chargers, Merrick Carter. Plays second base throughout the game. Logan James up to bat. Started off today with a triple. Very good day for him. Not someone you see regularly in the rotation, but a very good player and good guy out of Deshler High School. Pitches a ball, 2-1. 2 runs will do it. As the rule goes, it's 10 after 5, whether it be 7 innings or 9 innings. He hits it, and ball lands, and that will drive in 2 runs, and that will do it. Here's we're still going to play.
now batting number 30, Preston Nick Alexander.
It is a midweek game, so same rules may not apply. Typically, 10 after 5 would do it. However, it being a midweek game, same rule may not apply. Once again, another good at-bat for Logan James. So he drives in 2 runs, increase your Patriot lead to 11-1. Now batting Preston Alexander. He fouls. Third pitch off. Count now 1-2.
Is that still Preston? Now, batting number 2, Preston Shelton.
Now top of order, Preston Shelton. First pitch strike. Ball just gets past Logan James.
And batting number 8, Charlie Davis.
Allow Shelton to be safe at first. Now the Chargers have runners on first and second. Nobody out. Now batting Charlie Davis, third baseman for the Columbia State. Green was another member of that state championship squad. Won state championships his junior and senior year under head coach Chris Heaps. Double play.
Now, batting number 7, Mary Carter.
3-6-5 double play. Nick Smith scooped it off the ground. Got the runner out at second and third. Runner on first with 2 outs. We're on the top of the 7th. Patriots lead 11-1. Here in Patriot Park, the home of the Northwest-Shoals Patriots. Ball's popped up and caught by Alex Wilson. And that will now do it. That will be the final. So, your Northwest-Shoals Patriots